Cyrus. He says, we were ready to share with you not only the gospel of God, but also our own selves. And that phrase, we were ready, is imperfect. And he's thinking through the narrative, this snapshot of the time that he had with them in Thessalonica. And you can read about it in the narrative of the book of Acts. And he says, while we were in that moment, this was my repeated rhythm in your lives. You're going to have young people in college for just a moment. And may it be said of you in the imperfect tense that you were ready every moment of every time that you had a touch point with them to do what Paul did, and that is to share with them not only the gospel of God, but yourself. And so we look at this, and the dope thing about it is when it says to share. In the Greek, there was the story that compelled me, man. There was a story in North Carolina of a 13-year-old healthy girl, and she ended up, skin turned like yellowish, her eyes turned yellow with jaundice, and all of a sudden she had this high fever that they couldn't get rid of. Rushed her to the ER. She was admitted. She had liver failure, and it just came upon her like that, 13 years old. They put her on a list for a liver transplant, but there was nothing in sight to assist her. They feared death. And then they went through the series of trying to test the family, and they found that her 19-year-old brother actually was the perfect match when it came to the liver for his sister. And they asked him, will you go under the knife, and will you allow us to take a piece of your liver? And it will regenerate inside of your body, and we will replace it because the liver regenerates itself, and it'll fit perfectly inside of your sister. It'll regenerate, and she'll have a new liver. She'll be able to live. Are you willing to do this? And he said, you ain't even got to ask me. Tell me when I got to go under the knife. And he did it. And by God's grace, she's alive today. And their story was actually happened in the Raleigh-Durham area. And the reality of that expresses a spiritual truth to me, because that phrase in the Greek, to share, means to give somebody of something of value that they can take with them, but you don't holistically give it away to them. You're giving them a piece of something that they will now go and steward and manage, while you yourself have never given it away in totality. That's the gospel. We can never get rid of the gospel. It's never going to tap out. So it's the reality of imparting the gospel in somebody. And when they asked him, the newspaper, it's like one of those dumb questions like, would you do it again? You know, like they asked him, would you do it again? And he said, if I had to do it again, I'd do it again. If I had to do it every year, I would do it every year, because I love my sister. And if this would sustain her life, then I would do it. So if this young man was willing to give a piece of his liver to his sister, and he said, I would do this on an annual basis, how much more can we make those deposits of gospel-centered conversations into the hearts and lives of those of the up-and-coming generation, that God would then entrust them to steward that message, and they would go and do the same.